A srácok, lányok, itt vagyunk ebben a csodálatos videójátékban. Ez Coyote címre hallgat, egy picit mindjárt lentebb vesszük magát a zenét. Ez egy olyan point and click gémecske. Nézzünk, egy kicsit ilyen westernes irányultságú. Nézzünk körbe a szalomban.
It's a fine day for a drink, is it not?
De rohadt hangos. Így oda megyünk a bárpulthoz. Megfelezzük, aztán meglátjuk. Mit lehet itt csinálni? Lehet pókerezni nyilvánvalóan. Aha, itt egy csaj.
Hello, ma'am.
Well, howdy, handsome. You looking for some fun?
Not right now.
Oh, well, thank goodness, 'cause you stink.
Pedig lehetne. Pedig lehetne.
No offense, honey.
Pedig lehetne. Suspicious characters.
Have you seen any suspicious characters around here recently?
Milyen sheriff
Oh,
vagyok.
sugar. Everyone that comes through here is either suspicious or a character.
Anyone in particular, maybe, that frightens you?
Well, I don't much like how the gentleman in the room next to mine looks at me. But I ain't rightly scared of him neither.
Another guest unaccounted for. Interesting. Good day, miss.
Valószínű az emeleten lesz még valaki. És a csapos?
What can I get you, stranger?
The bartender put on a friendly face, but there was some tense in his posture. Any interesting happenings around here lately?
Well, that depends on what you consider interesting. Dust storm tore through here last week. That's
What
kept us
have you
busy. Oh, and you missed some bandits chasing the stagecoach down the valley the other day.
Ő annyira
Those
marha hangosan
bandits didn't
beszél.
happen to be Mexican, did they?
Mexican? Nah, they were regular old Yanks, I think. Of course, you can't really tell with all them big hats and neckerchiefs. But if them were Mexicans, they'd probably have the U.S. cavalry hot in their heels. Yes, sir. It's a nasty business, that situation down at the Rio Grande.
No doubt about it. So, someone like that showing up around town. That'd be pretty interesting, wouldn't it? The man's smile ran away from his face.
I suppose so.
His eyes shot up to the rooms on the second floor. Yeah, I reckon that would be interesting.
Well, anything else I can do you for?
Van-e szobád?
You got a room?
Afraid I can't help you with that one. Both rooms are taken, and the hotel across the street, well, that's abandoned. Which, does mean they have rooms available, I guess. If you don't mind sharing them with the rats.
De nézzük meg a szemköztit.
Thanks. That's all I was looking to know.
Psst, stranger.
Aha, de várjatok egy ezt még mindig felezzük meg szerintem. Investigate the rooms upstairs. Meg talkoljuk meg őt.
Got something to say?
Now, I don't mean to intrude, but it sounds to me like you might be looking for a certain vaquero. Yes?
What's it to you?
Well, in return for a small favor, perhaps I could be of assistance.
I'm listening.
See, I specialize in the trade of certain delicate items, and it's come across my ears that the Bean Master here is hiding a very rare bottle of wine.
Wine?
Yes, and I so happen to have a client who's willing to lay down good money for it. Now, perhaps you could assist me.
You mean you want me to steal it?
All right, keep it down, will you? I'll leave it up to you to determine the method of acquisition. But stealing it is probably the most straightforward option, yes.
Jól lopjuk el. De miért nem ő?
Why don't you just go get it yourself?
Well, it's complicated.
You trying
Jaj.
to trick me, four-flusher?
No, it's not like that. It's...
Dehogy nem.
I'm afraid of the dark, okay? I don't like going into small, dusty cellars by myself.
So you just sit here and wait for someone to rope into your schemes?
Yes. So what do you say?
Fogadjuk el.
Fine.
Excellent. I knew you'd be a man to tie a rope to. Now don't go kicking up a fuss back there, will you?
Find a way into the cellar. Oké. A csajtól mi tudunk kérdezni bármit még?
Good day, miss.
Nem. Akkor menjünk föl.
Looks like this is just a storage room.
Igen, de attól függetlenül nincs semmi. Semmi.
Locked.
Ablakon nem lehet kimenni. Van itt egy harmadik ajtó.
Locked. But I can hear someone shuffling around in there.
Tehát itt van bent valaki. Akkor viszont átmegyünk szemközt. Trading
A
post.
pretty pink flower.
Van itt egy trading post, van egy bank is. Go to ally. Aha. Mint egy letra.
A nice sturdy construction. Looks like
Vantage
someone's been up here a few times. To get drunk? Or to spy on people and their routines?
Innen nézegettek embereket. Cellar door.
Locked. But the lock looks brittle enough to shoot open.
Hát akkor... Lőjük szét.
Man, dark in here.
Ez olyan sötét van. Bottles.
It's too dark to tell these bottles apart. A ray of light shines down on the top of the barrel. Maybe if I had something smooth and shiny, I could reflect the light and illuminate a room with it.
Ó, de ezt se tudjuk még. Itt egy ritka bort kellene találnunk, csak... Csak nem tudjuk mivel hasznosítani.
A ray of light shines down on the top of the barrel. Maybe if
Valami...
I'd...
Igen, valami meg kéne tükröznünk, de mivel? Ide nem lehet följönni. Menjünk ott szára. Erre nem lehet eljönni? Find the... Jó, az a investigate the rooms upstairs. De azokat investigate-eltük. Itt csak erre tudunk eljönni.
One of the guest rooms in the saloon. I suspect that's the room where the desperado is holed up.
És megpróbálj kilőni.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Nem.
I suspect that's the room where the desperado is holed up. I don't think that's a good...
Viszont hol adjuk a csajnak? Na várjál csak. Mi lesz
Is
a...
that you shooting out there?
Kígyó volt.
A snake attacked me.
Ah, good riddance then.
Csaposnak egyből feltűnt. A csajnak oda tudjuk adni?
For the lady.
Now that is mighty pretty. Thank you. Gosh, this is truly a reminder from our Lord that natural beauty is everywhere, huh? I shouldn't worry about perfecting my appearance as much as I do. Here, take my mirror.
Ó, és megkaptuk tőle a tükröt, amivel ugye, ki tudunk menni, bemegyünk, és akkor az úgy nekünk nagyon fasza lesz. Mert akkor így már fogunk tudni látni.
And he said, let there be light. Now where's that damn wine?
Ez ilyen
This
drága.
one looks like a mighty fancy wine.
Ja. Megtaláltuk azt is, úgyhogy vigyük el akkor az üveget.
Here.
Splendid. Oh, yes. This will fetch a fine price. Thank you, stranger. As agreed, I have something for you. It's the skeleton key for the saloon.
You've
Hogy
had
micsoda?
this the whole time? I could have used that for getting into the cellar.
Ah, but if I'd given you the key up front, you wouldn't have gotten that bottle for me, would you have?
That's a fair point.
Aye, the West is built on trade, amigo. Now make yourself scarce. We shouldn't be seen together.
That sure is a
Adni
fun
fog
way
egy
to see
kulcsot.
things you get there.
Most már föl tudunk menni elvileg. Ezzel be tudunk menni vajon?
Locked.
Benézek akkor már ide is. Hogy mi? Ó,
Oh.
bizony, bizony. Ez amúgy nem igaz, mert akkoriban még nem hiszem, hogy nagyon lettek volna egyébként hangák. Csak mondom.
Locked. But
Ay, tranquilo, amigo.
what's the
True.
matter? Not used to being on this side of a gun?
¿Qué carajo, loco? Who the fuck are you?
You can call me the Coyote, and you're gonna answer some questions. You gotta.
Mierda, wait. I heard about you. Aren't you the disgraced marshal they kicked out for?
Shut it. I'm doing the talking here. Now let's try this again. Why are you here? Are you gonna say something?
I thought you was the one doing the talking.
Smart ass. Now answer the question.
I hear they cook a mean buffalo steak here. Had to try it.
Good food in this shithole of a town? Yeah, right.
I heard that.
What can I say? Rumors make men do crazy things.
Drop the act and spit out the truth.
Fine. I was resting here on my way to Mexico.
Mexikóba akartam menni?
Word on the wind is you left quite a body count. Any truth to those rumors?
See, it's true. I can't keep the chicas off of me. But they just can't resist his face.
That's not what I heard. And the face, it's not that good.
Look who's talking.
Valószínűleg meg is
I
erőszakolt
heard
meg
that whenever
szétvert
you show up,
lányokat.
folks end up dead, and their valuables missing. You wouldn't know a thing about that, would ya?
Oh, and you think because I was there, it was my fault, right? Sorry to disappoint you, gringo. But I ain't your boogeyman.
So that map behind you wouldn't lead me to your stash of stolen goods, would it?
Ah, I see. You're just another opportunista, trying to excuse yourself into someone else's wallet, eh? I thought you'd be better than that, Mr. High and Mighty.
You don't know me either. pal.
Okay then. Tell me, amigo. Why aren't you really pointing that gun at me?
Az igazság.
What I'm after is justice for the innocents that crossed paths with you and didn't live to tell the tale.
Innocence, you say? Psst, I can tell you a tale or two about them, realmente.
You think you can just do whatever you feel like and consequences be damned, don't ya? Meanwhile, people out here gotta be packing iron whenever they step out their door.
Cristo, amigo. You a black and white man in a world of grays. Do you think I chose this life? I had to. It's the only way to survive. Everyone out here got their own plan to get rich off someone else's back. Do you think they live by the rules? Falso. So why should we? I'm telling you, gringo, we're made of the same leather. Why don't we ride together, huh? We'll decide for ourselves what's right or wrong. No more lies. What do you say, amigo?
Valami belemenni.
I could use someone good to ride the river with.
Bueno, estúpido!
I'm sorry.
Senkibe nem
Did I
bízhatsz.
say that someone was you? Well, my business here is done. Should see if he left anything useful behind.
Hogyne, az aranyat abban pillanatban visszak.
Rumors weren't lying. Mighty kind of you to leave compensation for my efforts, amigo. I wonder if there's more where that came from. Never was much of a shotgun enthusiast. Too inaccurate and messy.
Nem lehet elhozni a izét sotit.
Never was much of some kind of map to a canyon near here.
Kanyomba vezet.
Interesting. Fine piece, but my coat is enough for me.
Na, fegyvert se lehet elhozni.
He won't be doing any more talking.
Akkor ennyi. És hagyjuk el a várost is. Hát itt se marad
Damn.
senki.
Scared him off. Shame. I was hoping to try the steak.
A short ride later.
I should start carrying matches.
Ez egy lámpa.
Small item. Feels cold to the touch. An oil lamp, I think. Let's see.
Nagyon jó.
Look at that. Right where the map said you'd be.
A kincs.
And you're locked. Of course.
Nem lehet szétlőni.
Looking for this?
Hogy mi?
Well now, fancy that. Mirror Girl has another ace up her sleeve.
You weren't the only one with designs on that desperado's fortune, honey.
Wasn't after his fortune, but won't say no to some recompense.
Don't kid yourself. You're just as greedy as the rest of us.
Whatever you say. Just toss me that key and let's open her up.
How about you step away from what's mine and dust out of here?
This is a dangerous game you're playing. Best think about your next move carefully.
Oh, I've thought about this a lot more than you have. You
yeah.
oaf. You nearly ruined all my hard work with your tomfoolery.
Did you a favor? He'd have cut your throat before you could have robbed him.
Don't you worry. I'd have cut off something of his first. Wouldn't be the first time.
Ó, komolyan.
She's alright. Fine. You got me. Go ahead.
You must think I'm stupid, huh?
És lelőttek minket. És elvitték a kincset. Úgy egy ilyen shotgun lövést nem lehet túlélni.
That could have gone better. I don't even want to think about what just happened. Gotta drag my sorry ass out of this open grave and then... Well, I reckon I'll go back to that saloon, dust off that fancy wine, and forget this ever happened. What a fucking day.
Hogy tudnánk egyáltalán elmenni innen? Na, hát ennyi a játék, gyerekek. Ahogy szórakoztatom, ezt szeretjük az ilyen point and click játékokat, ugye még év elején kezdtünk bele itt így a kicsit az Indiana Jones-okkal. Hogy nekem tetszenek ezek a fajta gémek. Lehetnének többen is, de sajnos kevesen szeretik ezt a stílust. Legnagyobb bánatunkra. De majd próbálunk keresgélni ilyeneket, úgyhogy ez lett volna egy kis betekintő ebből a fajta játékból. Jövünk next time, srácok!